Next topic is increment decrement operators. So it's a common practice in languages that suppose you have some variable and suppose there is a variable that is x is having value 5 and we want to increase the value of 5, then we write the statement like this: x assign with x plus 1. So whatever the value of x, that is 5 plus 1, it becomes 6, and that result is stored in x. Otherwise, we also need another type of statement, that is x assigned with x minus 1. So whatever the value of x, that is 5, so 1 is subtracted from it and that result is stored in x again. So this is 4. So it means whatever the value of x, we want to increase it by 1 or decrease it by 1. This is a common thing. This is mostly useful for counting. Suppose you want to count that starting from 0 onwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can go on incrementing the value of a variable. To make it simple, the languages have introduced increment and decrement operators, so that are also available in C++. So plus is a increment operator and minus is a decrement operator. But there are two versions of this increment and decrement operator. One is pre-increment operator and next is post-increment operator. Similarly, there is pre-decrement operator and post-decrement operator. Let us see what all these operators are. For the value of x is 5, instead of writing x assign x plus 1, which will increase the value of x, we can write plus x, and this is pre-increment. So plus is written before x, so this is called as pre-increment. What does it mean? I'll explain next. But first of all, let us understand. See, instead of writing this type of statement, why we have this type of statement? So this is a binary operation. It needs two operands, that is x, value of x, plus 1 is a constant, that is literal. So these two has to be added. So two operands are added there, whereas plus x is a unary operator. So unary operator takes only one operand. So this is faster than this one. So we prefer this one. So only one operand and its value is increased. Now instead of writing plus x, we can also write x plus. This is called as post increment. This is pre-increment. So same way we can write minus x. So the value of x will be decreased by 1 and this is pre-decrement, and the fourth one is x minus, that is post-decrement. So these are the ways we can write. Now right now what I have written, whether you write like this or this, it means same thing only. Pre-decrement or post-decrement, both are same only right now. But how they are different, let us see. If I have two variables, x as 5 as well as y, if I say y assign plus x, this means first the value of x should be incremented, that is it becomes 6 and 6 should be stored in y. So if you see in this expression, there are two operators. This is plus is one operator and the assignment is second operator. So first plus is done, then assignment is done. One reason is here, plus, that is pre-increment, is a unary operator and it is having higher precedence. Then instead of this statement, if I write y assign x plus, then this is post-increment. So first the value of x is stored in this one, so that is 5 is stored, then x becomes 6. So this value becomes 6. So this plus will be done afterwards. So it's post increment. So what is done first? Out of these two operators, this is done first, then increment is done. So first it means that the value of x is used first, then it is incremented. Now similar it is for y assign minus x, means the value of x, if I consider it as 5 only, then first the value of x is changed to 4 and that 4 is stored in y. And if I write y assign x minus, then the value of x, that is 5, is stored in y, then x is changed to 4. So first the value of x is used, then it is decremented. Here first it is decremented, then the value is used. I'll show you one more example. If I say y assign 2 into plus x, so what is the result that comes in y? See, x is 5 now, so this is 5, but plus plus, so x becomes 6, so this value becomes 6. Then 2 into 6 is multiplied, so 2 6 12. So y will have the value 12 and x will become 6 instead of 5. Now instead of this, if I write 2 into x plus plus, then first the value of x is what? 5. Then that is multiplied with this one. That result is 10, and later the value of x is changed to 6. So this becomes 6 afterwards. So here the value of x is increased and then used in an expression, and here the value of x is used in an expression, that is 5 is used, then later x is becoming 6. So that is how the difference between pre-increment and post-increment. Similarly, it applies on decrement also. Let us learn one more thing. If I have x value as 5 and y assign x plus 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 x plus plus. What does it mean? See, first of all, this type of expression should be avoided. This type of multiple increment or decrement operations on a single variable in a same expression should be avoided. It's not recommended because the results are not predictable. Let me show you what could be the result. See, right now value of x is 5. Increment afterwards. Then which operation should be performed? This one. But one more increment is there. So go there. But this is also post increment. But what about this one? This was also post. Now this should be performed here. So this becomes 6. What about this one? We'll do it afterwards. Then what is the result? Plus how much it is? 11. Then afterwards this x becomes 7. This could be one result. Then second result. First of all, x plus plus. We'll do it afterwards. Then again x plus plus. Sorry. First of all, x plus plus. We will do it afterwards. Then one more x plus plus. So this previous one should be done. So now x becomes 6. So now what is the value of x? 6. Plus what is the value of x? 6. So it is 12. So some compilers may add 5 plus 6, or some compilers will perform first increments then add them. As we know, there are various versions of C++ compilers, so it depends on the compiler. So we cannot judge what could be the correct result. So we cannot predict the result. Only you can answer if you have practice on some compiler like GNU compiler, then you can answer regarding that compiler. One more thing I will show you. If the expression is written like this, plus plus x plus 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 x plus 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 x, and if I ask which plus plus will be executed first, so mostly people are interested in knowing which one will be executed first, and the answer is this one. Mostly people say this one, then this one, then this one. Why? Because this is having higher precedence and the associativity of pre-increment operator is right to left. Yes, it's correct. But we cannot guarantee which plus plus is executed first. Again, it depends on the compiler. Saying that this will be executed first will be totally wrong. Now I'll give you one reason. See, what is the purpose of precedence and associativity? I already have discussed that it is useful for parenthesization. Okay, which one should be parenthesized first? All are plus plus. Which plus plus should be parenthesized first? This one, then this one, then this one. Then plus addition, this is binary. So this plus first, then this one. Now see the brackets, what the bracket says. Which bracket should be evaluated first? Left hand side. So this one gets evaluated first. So actually the purpose of precedence and associativity is parenthesization, not the order of execution of operators. So based on the parenthesization, you can clearly see that this may get executed first, but still we cannot guarantee, it depends on the compiler. So don't get confused with this type of expression. If at all you need it, you try it on some compiler and be with your answer. So if somebody asks, or you can tell on so and so compiler, this will be the result.